Hope you were having a really good day. We are going with the deadline stream, and right now we are going to see how the teams are doing, what are the latest news from the press conferences, and how we can adapt our lineup to the press conferences and everything. I'm going to put a question here, a poll. So let me just do it in a minute. Okay, and my question for today should be: should I bring in talent for game week 22? Yes, no, and let's see. Okay, so here is the lineup for now. I have Leno in goal. Sorry for that. I have Leno in goal. It's a game against Everton at home. I'm hoping for a good performance from the Fulham side. I know that they haven't been pretty good in the last couple of weeks, but it's time for them to turn that around. Pedro Porro, of course, he is in. He has been wonderful for me since I brought him in, so I don't see any reason to put him out of the side. Alexander Arnold, of course, remains. He's currently my second most expensive, no, third most expensive player, but he's a defender. So yeah, that's a lot of things to consider. Estupinian against Luton, of course he's in. Saka is my vice captain for now. NFO away. Bowen, Bournemouth, Foden, Burnley. He is going to be my captain. We have to read the team news from today and see if Haaland is in and if we are supposed to get him or not. We have to see. Douglas Lewis, Cole Palmer, Julian Alvarez, Watkins. I believe my lineup is looking pretty juicy, and I'm not afraid to go into the game week with this lineup. On my bench is Turner, Dawson, Archer, and Tegan Riley. I have issues with Tegan Riley and Archer because they are not currently starting. Well, Dawson is a perfect first bench option, and I will continue using him. I believe that you are most interested in the press conferences. So, yeah, we're going to take a look at that. So, yeah, so let's do that and go to read today's press conferences. So, we have the updates from City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Spurs, Brentford, and Burnley. So, those are a lot of teams to consider. So the teams playing on Thursday, it's United, West Ham, Wolves, and Bournemouth. Sadly, we won't have any information until tomorrow, and it will be too late for the deadline, but for now, it's all right. By the way, if you have any questions regarding anything and want to be answered or want to see my opinion on it, please leave it as a comment in the chat. I'm answering everything. Like the stream if you enjoy it, and for sure subscribe to the channel so you can support me and I can support you through the FPL journey. Now let's begin reading the updates. So Erling Haaland says to be involved against Burnley. So that means that it's going to be similar to KDB's involvement, which for me is alright, especially with the fixture run. I don't see me buying anyone else, and I'm really pissed at Julian Alvarez. Like, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, not a lot of returns for like a City player. I expected way more, so I wouldn't be too sad if I sell him. Like, the expected goals for him were high because he was taking the set pieces, but now with KDB back into contention, I see him dropping off of that, and that will drop his appeal for sure. If Haaland is back into the lineup, he is not going to take penalties as well, so I may take the risk to bring in Haaland because I already missed the KDB hype train. For now, let's go to transfer window. Here, if I go to De Bruyne, I missed a lot of things because he was like a differential at the start of the week, and now he is 24% owned, while Haaland at the moment has got 53% ownership, and I believe that this can be the lowest ever for him. So yeah, if he is back into the lineup, most probably it's a good option. We have a message for CR7 the GOAT. Start Gordon or Haaland. Personally, I will start Haaland. I know that seems a tough decision to make right now, but if there is a chance for him to join against Burnley, especially from the bench when Burnley are going to be tired, I believe Haaland can score even a hat-trick. I wouldn't captain him though, because he may play only 10 minutes and not do anything, or he can destroy anyone. But basically, your percentage with Haaland should be pretty alright. Like the transfers, the players that brought him in are way too much, like 300,000. But if you go to transfer around out, he has been sold by 250. So it's around 50 to 100k green for his involvement, and he will be continue to be bought during that week, and this will be his lowest price. This would be the greatest appeal, and let's be honest, for the certainty of their fixture run, if we go to the fixtures here and see their fixture difficulty rating, like it's Burnley, Brentford, Everton, Chelsea, Brentford, Bournemouth, like you cannot miss with Haaland, at least in my opinion at the moment. Prochetka is saying you should probably get Haaland then. Yes, I'm inclined to believe that this is going to be the best opportunity, but let's see what my sorry, what my viewers say. For now, it's 50-50 from 4 voices, so we have to see. But yeah, let's continue. Yeah, apparently he will be selected the first time he's back. Okay, so he will be selected. Erling is an important player for us. Definitely, he has been 2 months out, but he feels good. Okay, he will be with all of us. Oh, sorry. Okay, so the city boss was also asked if Haaland return will be managed. One was muscular after surgery, so that was KDB. His was a stress on the bone, so it's a completely approach, but yeah, of course, one eye, step by step. So that means it will be the same involvement as KDB. But as I already stated, first of all, City's lineup is coming into fruition, and they're having a lot of players there. And then we have the KDB return, Foden maybe going to the wing, Alvarez maybe going out. So I will need the better players to be there. And for me, Haaland is the best player, maybe with on par with KDB and most detrimental. So yeah, I wouldn't miss bringing him in. Brajetka is asking about Trent. We will get in a minute about Trent, so we have to see for now. I haven't read the updates, but just wait a minute, we will do so. Then looking at Akanji has returned to training too, so a lot of rotations. Maybe bringing in Walker won't be as suitable as I already planned, but for now I'm staying away from that. All the squad fit. Manu is back. John Stones as well. FA Cup Champions League, everything. Yeah. Okay, we're now going to Liverpool. So Salah, Tsimikas, and Bajcetic will remain out until February. Okay, that's like tomorrow. I mean, come on. Okay, that this is not relevant. CR7 the GOAT is asking, do I think Gabriel is better than Gordon? No. I would almost never put a defender ahead of a forward. So I would bring in Gordon for instead of Gabriel. Especially with Gabriel maybe having a minor injury still. It may be your first option on the bench, Gabriel, but yeah, I prefer Gordon. Okay, so Egypts are now so focused exclusively on return to play. That won't be before game week 24 though, which is too bad. At least 3 weeks he's out. That means that up until 24th of game week and 10th of February he will be away. Mo is not ready for the next game, so he's injured. Muscle injury. Rehab, okay. Alcantara returned to training but needs more. Endo is still at the Japan Asian Cup tournament. Alex McAllister wasn't risk for the cup clash with Norwich, but should be fit to face Chelsea. Okay, that's good. Maka trained yesterday. Thiago trained. Nobody knew out. So Trent, Brchetkta, I believe he's a great option to go for, especially with the double upcoming pretty soon for Liverpool. I believe Trent is going to be a really, really good pick. On Chelsea performance, it's Nkunku and Gusto will be involved against Liverpool. So maybe Gusto as a starter on the right back position and Christopher Nkunku maybe will be involved. Uh, so Jackson could be back. Okay. So that means more rotation up front. We'll see. I also will wait for the last moment, but the moment, yes, it's good news to have two players. Maybe why not to arrive Nicholas Jackson for tomorrow. Okay. So that means good for Chelsea. Chalobah is coming back. Okay, Lavia, Guchuku, James, Kukurela, Sanchez, and Fofana remain on the sidelines. That's expected. So Louis Coyle is the latest absentee after picking up a minor tender injury ahead of the last Friday cup tie against Aston Villa. Levy is out. He suffered a minor injury in his tendon. It's not a big issue, but he's going to be out for tomorrow. So Brachetko Louis Coyle is now injured. So let's go and see your lineup. Like Gomez, there's a slight chance that he plays, but let's see the prices first. It's Coil 4.7, okay. Gomez is 4.5, so you save more money with removing Coil. Then if we go to our league, we'll take a look at the league in a minute, but then find Barchetkta. You have Saliba, Poro, and Trent, so it will be Gomez as a sub. If you don't want to use him in the double when they face wherever and whoever they face in their double, you should sell him. But if you plan to use him, don't sell him because he will be most probably back, but he may not even start. That's the other thing in both of the games. While Joe Gomez is going to play some minutes, at least you pick some one pointer or something like that because I believe Robertson's minutes will be managed and he wouldn't be risking all of the game. So I would really prefer to sell Cowell now with his injury. Brachetка. So going for Spurs. Celso, Cicero, Solomon, and Whiteman and Velis are remain out. Son, Bisuma, and Sar are still away. He was okay, he was fine. We could probably got him a little bit more game time, but the way the game was going, we put him on a little bit later. Want him, but he got through it. He trained well, so he is ready to go. Okay, Madison is ready to go. Yogish is asking two free transfers: Bowen to Jota, Solanke to Darwin, or Martinez to Dubravka, or burn the transfer. I wouldn't get Dubravka, I wouldn't get Burn. At the minute, I don't feel confident with Newcastle's team. They do not have a double up pretty soon, so I may prefer to just do one transfer and then keep the other, like Jota in, and that's it. Why you want to replace Emi Martinez? Like their fixture run is looking alright. It's Newcastle, Sheffield, Fulham, Forest, Luton. It's alright. Yeah, Newcastle have an okay fixture run, so you may get burned if you specifically want to use the transfer. But for now, I wouldn't go to from Solanke to Darwin, as Solanke first play West Ham, then Forest, then Fulham. It's not a fixture run that I would like to get if I own Solanke just to sell him. Yeah, Darwin is an interesting pick, Yugish, but maybe if you want to waste a transfer on a Liverpool asset, get Jota, as he seems to score like every game. But maybe save the other. That's my advice. I don't want to bring in a Newcastle defender at the moment, especially with the uncertainty of their midfield, then the Trippier issues. No, I would be staying away. We will see if he starts tomorrow. We've gained 3 weeks: Friday, tomorrow night, and Saturday. So there will definitely be some changes, balancing up. So Madison maybe is going to be rotated a little bit for now. So I would stay away from him for now. Ferguson not confirmed. Okay. So going in for Brentford. Sergio Regulian is ineligible. Mbumu, Kike, Shere, and Henry remain out injured. Wiso, Onyeka, Golos, and Kim Jisoo are still on international duty. Norgard will be back. Okay, that's good for them. Is the positive that Norgard is involved? Okay. Ayer, the Silva, me, but we still have around 9 players out. Yeah, they are pretty devastated with the injuries. Vincent Company, very little. So Bear, Taylor and Haynes, Delacroix, we don't know. Birch missed Wood on game week 21, but that's 3 weeks ago. Yeah, that's true. So he should be back. Okay, so David Datro Fofana, I don't even know who he is. We'll take a look at the moment for the new signings if we have something interesting. So for United, we don't have anything confirmed, but let's see what is written here. Amrabat, Martial, Onana will be back, so that's all right. Mawasia, Mount, Lindelof are close. Rashford, taken responsibility. Okay, so he may start. Benrama and Sufau are out. Aguet is still out. Kudus is back. Alvarez and Tariola could be fit. New signing. What was his name? Phillips. Yeah, Calvin Phillips. He's going to start, in my opinion, soon. Nothing too important here. Okay. Let's see if we have some transfers here. Can we read about the transfers? Transfer center. Confirm January signings. Okay. So Daniel Munoz, that's a right back, by the way. So he's a very attacking right back. And the Crystal Palace fixtures are going to be Sheffield, Brighton, Chelsea, Everton, Burnley. So they can keep a clean sheet. So that looks good. Khalid is asking Captain KDB or Foden or Alvarez. I would personally Captain Foden. He seems like the most nailed person at the moment. And yeah, I will get Haaland most probably. And even with him, I will be captaining Foden. I know it's risky, but I prefer to take that risk this week. Maybe he returns some points and I will be delighted. So, Daniel Munoz, gang to Crystal Palace. Okay, yeah. Ivo Grabic to Sheffield United. So, this is the newest goalkeeper addition to the game. I don't know if he's in. Like Grabic. Yeah, he's in, but he's 4.5. I'm not interested in that. Calvin Phillips joined Manchester City, okay. Parku joined Brighton. Regulion joined Brentford, okay. David Datro Fofana. Who the hell is that guy? Benjias, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that's a guy from Chelsea. Okay, I didn't know that. Brentford with a new guy. Oh, a new goalkeeper for Brentford? What? Why? I didn't know that. Brenton Diaz is a new transfer and Timo Werner. So those are the more interesting players in my opinion. Okay, let's see if we have something here that's going to be interesting. So the scout selection is Leno. Okay, I have Leno. Arnold Walker, Paul Gabriel, Richarlison, Saka, Foden, Jota, Nunes, Alvarez. They tend to keep Alvarez in. So maybe, huh? It's interesting for me to see if Alvarez plays. Imagine if Alvarez finally scores like a hat trick, and I just brought him out. But imagine if Haaland starts and he just destroys the opposition. Like, this transfer is happening one way or another. It's either this week or next week. The issue with next week is he may be way more expensive, but it's a quick turnaround. So he wouldn't be played in every game at the moment, so his minutes are going to be managed. When Haaland was playing, but KDB was out at the time, so he got Alvarez got an assist, a goal. So he has 6 goals, which is not so less, especially two of them coming pretty soon, like Sheffield and Everton. So that's good. But on the other hand, he had a lot of misses. Like if we go to Haaland, Luis Bunua, good morning, start, Gordon, Palmer, Gross. Huh. Gordon and Palmer, in my opinion, Luis Bunua. Or you have to pick only one. If it's only one, it's Palmer. So if you go to Haaland, he stopped playing in game week 15. Since then, Alvarez has 1 assist and 2 goals, which is nothing. Haaland has 14 goals. He has been starting every game. No, he was subbed off at that game. So basically, he has been starting all of the games and he has been performing really well. Against Burnley last time around, he scored 2 goals away. So I'm not going to risk it, guys. I'm not going to go without Haaland most probably. If he comes back and he scores 2 or 3 goals, because Burnley, let's be honest, they have improved. Let's see Burnley. So we go to Burnley here. They have been improving, but not so much. Like they conceded against Luton, only 1 against Spurs, but 3 against Villa, 2 against Liverpool. It was supposed to be way more. 2 against Everton. Yeah, they haven't been destroyed since like never. They haven't conceded a lot of goals apart from Chelsea's fixture. But come on. Like 3 Spurs scored 5, okay. But that's basically it. Hello, Luis, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Wow. Yeah, I know you're first. Let's go and see the league right now. Okay, as we're talking about it. So going to the league, okay. So yeah, you are top one, but you're only 5 points ahead of Superstar. So be careful. Who are you captaining this week? Captain Saka or someone from City? You don't have anyone from City, so that game is going to be pretty harsh for you if they tend to score a lot of goals. So you brought in Gross for Diaby. That's interesting. I would have preferred to bring in Doku or maybe if you can fit another City asset, Bernardo Silva, someone like that. But it was your decision. Okay. Let's see the league. So the biggest risers were Daniel's team and George Marinov did all right. Abdullah is dropping. He was around first place. Uh, Pretty close. Ire A is dropping. Yeah, Paddy Lee is climbing. I am just around the 30th place, like always. But yeah, if you have any questions, ask them. Don't be afraid to do so. Subscribe, like, all the good stuff. I'll be preparing a video for tomorrow morning for sure. So we will have a fun time as well. So two is just for Martinelli and Diaby for Gross. You don't think that City score more than 3, but 3 goals, it's not a small number. If I have to be honest, like 3 goals, it's a lot of goals, basically. Do you think like Arsenal score more or Brighton? But yeah, Burnley aren't conceding as they were used to. Like here, they controlled the game. Here, they didn't. Okay. Here, yeah, but they. Oh, Luis, you're starting a new job. I'm happy for you. I hope that you like it. Oh, you've been watching the videos. Thank you, Luis. Do you enjoy this type of content when I'm doing a daily update and routine and just showcasing a lot of things? Is it interesting for you or you prefer something else? As you are one of my core viewers and I want to hear your opinion for sure. Oh, you think gonna score 5? That's a bold prediction. So you are captaining Saka. Okay, good. Yeah, Fulham were leading the game. Here it was even game. Here Brighton were destroying them. Come on. Okay, so yeah, you can ask me questions in the comment sections in the videos. Boys, don't be afraid to do so. I for sure enjoy the streaming as well, but sometimes it's impossible to stream. And with the daily posting, you can ask question whenever you like it. So it's good for you for sure. Okay, Alvarez, how is he performing with the expected goals? Like it's not too big of a number to be honest. Like it's tough. It's tough for me for sure to decide, but most probably I'm going Haaland. I want him to be the differential in my side this week. Like, is it too much to ask? Let's see the stats. You like the cheat sheets you make on your videos? People just hating. I'm glad that you enjoy it. I don't see many haters, by the way. I see a lot of people coming to the channel and just enjoy when I make the cheat sheets and when we discuss the tactics and everything. There were some people that didn't enjoy it, but my content cannot be for everyone. So whoever likes it, likes it. If he doesn't like it, like it's their issue, not mine. They can always go to someone else stream and just be more active on their channel or something like that. So yeah, um I do not overthink that they hate it. Like Haaland is climbing, he overtook Palmer. He's not overtaking Estupinian though. Diogo Jota, wow. He's 9% still. Why is Foden being sold? Am I missing something? Watkins as well. Is someone selling Foden at the moment? Like, what the hell? Last year, remember he was doing well even with KGB in the side. Like, what? Why? I don't get that. Who are they still selling? Bowen, Saka. I believe those players were pretty good for a while, and they're like immune to different things. So yeah, it's pretty interesting for me that they keep selling them. Mm, okay, something else to watch here. Let's see Tom Freeman's team. I don't know how Tom Freeman's FPL team is, but yeah, his team is Alvarez, Watkins, Solanke, Saka, Palmer, Odegaard, Arsenal, Jota, captain against Chelsea. Wow, that's both. Arnold, Gay, Areola. Okay. Uh, yeah. Okay. So maybe one on the sports midfielder. I may invest in two. I believe with their goal scoring record and with the way they're playing, I may invest in two midfielders from Spurs. I'll have to sell most probably Saka, but we'll see if Chelsea advance to the FA Cup final. if final FA Cup second fixture, fifth round, if they do and then reach the quarterfinals, we can see if Chelsea Arsenal fixture is going to be like present. Sorry, guys, I need to answer the phone. Sorry, I'm back. But yeah, okay, that team, it's a little bit different. I like it. Who is the best captain? Okay, let's see who is the best captain. KGB or Foden or Saka or Alvarez. Haaland is here. Okay. Team attacking stat. Liverpool are attacking a lot. Expected goals to concede Newcastle. So why say Watkins? Who I'm going to sell for Haaland? Cunha or Watkins? Uh, hmm. Let's see your team once again. Can I reach it? Yeah, I can reach it quickly. Huh. It's an interesting question. You saw Diaby. Wolves are having tough fixture runs. I will say Cunha. As right now he's playing on the left wing, as Pedro Neto is playing centrally. And when Chan returns, I will just not have Cunha. I will be selling most probably Cunha. By the way, he's performing well, but he has some blanks. I would sell Haaland and for Haaland Cunha. So Foden and Jota pretty close. Eze is close. Saka, they're all close. De Bruyne is at the top, but I don't own De Bruyne at the minute, and I don't plan to get him. Okay, that was a long. Start Haaland or KDB? Man, what team do you have? So you have the decision who to bench. Pff, I would prefer to start Haaland maybe or KDB. I'm not sure. What a question! I didn't think I would get this question. Had done maybe start De Bruyne if you have the option, but if you can find a way to start both, like the two most expensive players at the minute, don't bench any one of them. Who is Bunua? At the moment, I bench Areola, Gordon, Palmer, Brentwaite. That's tough, man. Like, what? Where is this? Like, can you not bench Gross? Like, why are you benching? Okay, I get that, but it's a 4-3-3. It's pretty tough for you to bench Gordon. Like, if you. Hmm, I wouldn't bench Palmer either. Come on, man. You have such a big headache to fight with that. So I'm not sure. I'm for sure not sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, that wasn't smart to say. But yeah. Uh, uh, something real quickly. Okay. Here another guy that I don't know who he is. Let's see his team. So Poro, Arnold, Gabriel, the standard. Here he still has Trippier. What? Palmer, Gross, Odegaard, Foden, Saka. So he's having a second Arsenal player. Alvarez, Watkins. Uh, it's tough decisions, but we have to make them as managers. I will be selling Alvarez. It's time for him to go. Uh, boom, boom. Pum, 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 pum. Tum, 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 tum. Yeah, I'm dropping Alvarez for sure. If he is a sub, he is a sub. Like KDB was so good when he was a sub. Why Haaland is not a good option if he is a sub? Okay, boys, you're in first place, so yeah, follow your gut. If you believe that Gross is better pick, just pick Gross. Like, yeah, that's obvious. You're far, far better than me this year, so yeah, go for whatever you feel like doing. Hello, Luke. Nice to see you. K7 is asking, who would you recommend to bench between Palmer or Solanke? So Solanke plays. I would bench Palmer between Palmer and Solanke, if I have to be honest. Best replacement for Cowell Baldock. Uh it's a little bit of a rogue shout out, but if you have the money, obviously Trent, Poro, and Walker, Ake is a good option. But if you are going for a 4.5 budget, and we say it like that, Doughty is a great option. He has a double up, most certainly coming. So he is attacking. You can play him against Sheffield. He's okay. Burn is an okay option, especially for that run. Gay, obviously. Dawson, I enjoy him pretty much. Uh, Brentwaite is a good and cheap option if you're replacing Baldock only. And that's basically it. A rogue shout out is a new defender from Crystal Palace. I don't know if he's in the game. This guy Munoz, if he starts starting and if he's performing well, he will get a very high ownership. I like him like as a player. I've seen some of his highlights. He's doing all right, but he's not proven, so I wouldn't risk it. As already showcased, I would go for someone from Doughty, Burn, or Dawson. Maybe Doughty the most attacking, Burn with the easiest fixture run, and Dawson as like the most nailed and balanced player. But if you like a little risk, Doughty with his attacking returns looks alright. And now he's having Brighton who are having issues, then Newcastle with issues, Sheffield with issues, United and Liverpool. So yeah, they are going to concede a lot of goals. But even though they are conceding, he is with 63 points. Uh, yeah, I like Gordon over Palmer if I bench Gross. Okay. And I'm starting Virgil and Gabriel. If Gabriel doesn't play, Gordon will go in. Yeah, that's obvious. So if you feel like doing that way, just do it like that. But yeah, look, does this answer the question? Like, if you can get a city defender, it would be alright, like Ake or Walker. They are pretty good for the double ups and they have an easy fixture run. But if you need only a cheap replacement that can cover the bench, you can go for Doubt Your Born. By the way, for everyone that's new around here and want to hear more, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, write down a comment. I will be answering everything, so don't be afraid to ask any questions. As mentioned, as you can see, we're answering everything. But yeah, I'm willing to take the risk with Haaland, guys. I know I've said it like 10 times, but so we have around 30 minutes up until deadline, so I wouldn't risk it if we go like 10 minutes more, and I would bring Haaland in. Like if we go to forwards, he's still second by not playing 2 months. Last year he had 272 points. Foden last year got 142, so he was away from KDB, but that's not such a big thing. Something else, something else. Son last year got 152. So De Bruyne was doing pretty alright last season. He had 18 assists. He was way above his expected assists. Why no Haaland, Luis Bunila? I need to gain some rank, and I believe that if Haaland is fit and with that fixture run and with the possibility of a triple captain, I want to get in early. Like I'm pissed off making decisions for players that already scored points. I already missed De Bruyne. I already missed several players when they came back. I don't want to be the player to miss a lot of things. Okay, if he's not risked, then Dawson will come on. Like I cannot still wait around and for things to be certain. I need the players to score. I need things to happen in my side. Like I'm around 500k, and if I need to get ahead of the curve, I need to make those rush decisions, like bringing players of the caliber of Madison and um Haaland before it's cool. So yeah, why I shouldn't risk it? I'm sick of waiting and not returning anything. I'll be preparing for a double up and wait for a great fixture run. And if he's on the field, he's on penalties. So another penalty taker. I have one, two, three, four penalty takers only. So yeah, I need to keep that in mind. But yeah, De Bruyne got pretty good returns last year. Like he had, yeah, for my rank. If I was at your rank, I would play it safer because why not? But at my rank, I need to find those little margins that I need to push. If it fails, I will go down. But if I finish 1 million or 700, what's the deal? I need to push for the aggressiveness. I want to tackle the fixtures before they happen. Like I missed Jota, I missed several people. Like it would have been even better if I brought Jota instead of Foden or instead of someone else. But why the aggressive move? When I did it for Trent, I bought him here. Like he destroyed everyone in his path. Like 8, 5, 9. He had so many games in a row with a return. Is Van Heke a good option? I don't see him as a good option. Look, for me, what is your price range for players that you're looking like Van Heke? I don't believe he's even nailed. Like, yeah, he's playing okay. He's playing a lot of minutes, and with his price, yeah, with Veltman, where is he playing? Okay, so if I go to Brighton, sorry, look, that was a rush answer. I need to uh see their fixtures. Like he's playing as a center back here. Here he's playing as a right center back. Here he's playing as a right center back. Here he's playing as a left. Here he's playing as a right. It seems that he's a good option, but be careful if he starts getting rotated. You may miss something, but for 4.0, you cannot go a lot wrong, in my opinion. So if you want, you can get him like Luton, Palace, Sheffield, Everton, Fulham, Forest. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would go for him because if you miss that run, then this run is no better. Like even with the double up, it's not worth it to invest in defender because the double up will be against City. So yeah, it's never a good option, and it's a game week with Chelsea and Newcastle. So yeah, maybe now it's a good time to go for such a player. So yeah, for yeah, if Haaland doesn't start, I wouldn't give him the captain's armband or something like that. But penalties, come on. But imagine if he starts, just imagine, and he scores a hat trick, and everyone just starts to buying him in, and I already own him, and I will be step ahead. That's what I am looking for. Players to buy step ahead of the rest, like I did with Palmer, like I did with Arnold, like I did with Stupinian right now. I just invest in him right here, and I have been reaping the rewards. Yeah, but Jota didn't seem like the better option at the time. Looking at the things, if Saka scored 3 of the 5 goals last week and he was your captain, you would have spoken different things. It's just like Jota scored, Saka didn't. Those things can happen. So yeah, next time you get the right decision on. But Saka is a great player. Don't overthink it. Some mistakes happen, but imagine if you got someone else compared to, let's say, if you didn't bring in Cunha and you brought in like Welbeck or someone like that, it would have been devastating for you. Like Cunha brought you so many points. So don't get uh, ahead of those bad decisions or the decision that turned out wrong. Just be yourself. Of is asking KDB will start or not. I believe he is not going to start, but I believe that he's going to get a lot of minutes, like 40 something minutes. That's what I'm afraid to keep Alvarez in for as well. Like he may not even stay on the field for more than 60 minutes or more than 50. So yeah, Pavlov, I will be. If I have KDB, I will play him for sure. Okay, guys, it's 30 minutes before deadline. Let's do my transfer. I'm bringing in Haaland, Alvarez, goodbye, Haaland in. I still have 3.8 million, so I will have things to adapt next week. 0 points, 0 cost. Luis, go to work, my man. Happy to hear from you. And I'll see you under my next videos or someone in another stream. Have a good day and good luck at your job. Thank you for tuning in. Vinit is asking start Palmer or Mikulenko. Palmer, like he's a forward on penalties. I wouldn't bench him for a defender on the ranks of Mikulenko, by the way. So yeah, I am making the transfer. Okay, it's in. Haaland is back into the site. Okay, I've done it. Now I have my money spent. I will be keeping the arms band on Foden. I will be not switching to Haaland or someone else. I believe this lineup can do a lot of damage this week, and I can go up to ranks. Like he is 53%. That will be the lowest point, in my opinion. Next week, I expect him to be 70% or something like that, and maybe 14.1 or 2 million. So, yeah. A lot of people are saying no Haaland, but I already did it, so yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Okay. Let's see something going on. Okay. Okay, guys, if you have still any questions, yeah, I already did the transfer, but yeah, ask them because why you shouldn't. We have 30 more minutes and we'll see. I will finish up the poll because I already did the transfer and I bought him because I wanted to buy him. Okay, I'm closing this one. Okay, I'm waiting for final questions because you need to prepare your sites as well. Like, just be prepared and be ready for the game week. Today's fixtures are pretty interesting. Forest Arsenal, I'll be monitoring that for sure. Fulham Everton and Luton Brighton, it's important for me. Villa Newcastle is important for me because I own two Villa players. Like, yeah, those games are important, and we have to see if this Muniz guys. But he was brought in today. Like, eh, maybe he wouldn't be starting. So yeah, but Luton Bright, I have a lot of players playing today. Like one here, two, three, four, five players playing today from five fixtures. Tomorrow I have one, two, three, four, five players, and I have only one on Thursday. So basically, whatever I do on Tuesday and Wednesday, that's going to be it. But yeah, I owned a lot of guys from those sites. If you have guys any questions, don't be shy. Ask them. I'm answering everything. As you can see, um, if you want to be part of the community and the journey, join in and don't miss another video. Subscribe, like I already mentioned, like the video. You can do all of those great stuff. Picking the team, yeah, it's ready. It's ready to fight for sure. And I hope for a great results starting today. Like I expect a goal from Lewis and or Watkins, goal from Saka, clean sheet for Stupinan, clean sheet for Leno. We're going for the top of the league. I'm like 512, 520, which is not too good. Second chance, I'm even further behind. Like some players, like here for 1 week, 138 points. I mean, come on. What's that? Like Diogo Jota, De Bruyne, Højlund, Darwin. How how are you so prepared? Yeah, wild card was played, but I mean, come on. Like everyone apart from Emerson returned. That's absurd. Game week run one without not without using a chip, but without a boosting chip. Like he's overall 3 million, but come on. Let's see the overall ranking. Like who is at the top? It's in Material Boys. He played his wild card as well. Oh my god. And he didn't do too well. Like he did better than me, of course, but not too well. Going into second place, like the guy who dropped a lot was Manchester City and comeback kicks, but a guy like Frost Squad, Klinsmann's Dave Coop did a lot of damage this week. Jota's captain's armband, of course. Jota, De Bruyne, Palmer, Richarlison. What was his transfer? No transfer. Oh, it was a wild card. So a lot of players at the top played their wild cards. Like this guy Mbumu Fat. He is in the best position at the minute. He still has his wild card. And he's well prepared for the coming fixtures. Someone else. Okay, let's go to overall ranking. Uh, Hussein Ali is doing well as well. Palmer captain, all right. The Stones, he's doing all right with 5 defenders. They all returned, like last week was defenders week. But whoever pressed the wildcard button got Jota, so that's why they are doing all right. But let's see how they're going to manage the blanks and everything. They have a lot of players for here, but after game week 29 or for game week 29, we have to see. Like apart from Watkins, all of his players returned. Yeah, they were doing pretty alright. Okay, guys, do you have any questions before we start preparing for game week 23? Because it's just around the corner and I will start preparing as soon as possible. I will be recording a video later on that will be coming your way tomorrow morning, so you'll get the better updates of today's fixtures and we can talk about them. It will be recorded after the last game, so you know the results and how my team is doing and which players are doing the best. So yeah, we'll have a lot of info. Do you have anything to add or to ask? Don't be afraid. Just ask it. I'm here to answer it. If you're planning a wild card or something like that, feel free to ask it as well. But yeah, it seems like most of you have already prepared your squads, you're ready, and you're waiting just for the deadline. It's a deadline on Tuesday, so yeah, a lot of players haven't tuned in because yeah, why they should, like, they're at work, they're doing their job, they're doing everything. But thank you for the guys that tune in and like the stream and participated in the communication. I hope you enjoy it. As mentioned, more content is coming your way. Don't be afraid to subscribe, to like, to do everything, all those good stuff. And I'll be coming with early tips as of tonight. So yeah, don't look away from the channel. I'll be preparing everything you need. But yeah, do you guys have any other questions? Okay, Moss is having. Sorry if you already said. Is there any Arsenal leaks, especially about Gabriel? No, man, I don't have any Arsenal leaks. I am staying away from leaks because they have destroyed my team in the past. I had a leak that Haaland wasn't playing at one game. I took him out and he came on and scored the hat trick, and I was just saying I'm staying away. We can look at something like Arsenal latest leaks if we have something about that. Uh, let's see on X if something is going on. Okay. Like Arsenal leaks. Let's see. Uh, let's see if he's asked or answered anything. No, I don't think so. Nope. I don't see any leaks. Is South Korea out? Almost out. Okay. So, okay. Huh. If they're out from Saudi Arabia, that means that. Yeah, sorry, Moss. I didn't find any leaks. I don't know any leaks about them. He is a hideout. I think so as well. Phantom, thank you for agreeing with me. I believe that he is a doubt as well. But yeah, if South Korea are out and Son is back, bang, 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 I have Son for game week 23 instead of Bowen. That would be ideal. So the transfer will be looking like Bowen out and Son in. And that fits everything. So that would be perfectly fine for me if he is coming back. I will get him for fixtures like Everton, Brighton, Wolves, a double up most probably. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's see if they drop. We can follow that up until the end of the deadline stream. Like, whoa. Yeah, guys, if you are new around here and want to hear more news and everything, as already explained several times, subscribe. All of your help is much appreciated. Like the stream as it gets promoted to more players and they can ask their questions. As you can see, I'm answering everything. I don't have such a rushed chat to follow. I can take my time and answer every question properly, even research it if it's something I don't know. So yeah, feel free to join and support the channel every way you can. Everything is here for free, so yeah, you don't lose anything in money or something like that. But yeah, let's keep following X. Like when we go to Twitter, let's see Arsenal FC. Let's see the home. Like if we have any leaks for Rumos. As far as I know, Gabriel starts. That's from Andy FPL. So if you have it here, yeah, you can always put him in the side. And if he doesn't start, just he will be coming off your bench. Something like that. Mm, they believe Haaland does not start. Yeah, I believe as well that I wouldn't bench Gabriel. So yeah, you can just get Gabriel. Yeah, KVB is option. So one is a sell. Okay, if they're saying. Yeah, Andy Martin, who, by the way, how is he performing? He was one of my favorites YouTube content, not content creators. Let's see if he has any ranks or something to see. Would you bring Alan in this week? Yep, I already did. Here he is. I want to get ahead of the curve, man. If you're at the top, like top 20k, I wouldn't risk it. But if you are below like me, 500k, go for it. I maybe it's going to be a mistake, maybe not, but you don't get higher up if you don't risk it. At least in my opinion, that's my approach. So he's doing all right. He's just ahead of me. But yeah, let's see if there's some more leaks. Let's see if Andy has some leaks for the Arsenal players because he's okay with leaks. As far as he knows, he starts. Okay, we're reaching 15 minutes up until the deadline, so deadline is soon. Yeah, let's refresh the X and see what's happening here if you guys care about that. Jota captain, yeah, of course, for someone. Are those? Okay, nothing too interesting here, guys. That's sad, but it's the truth. Like, South Korea are almost out. That means, like, wow. Okay, like, wow. If they are almost out, that means that Hyun Min Son is back. Hee Chan is back as well. Those are some exciting players. Especially Son with a double up, with uh, penalties. Come on. It's Bowen out for Son, and we are Gucci. We will be Gucci then. And if Haaland is back to being fit, and all the guys who are not picking Haaland this week do not get him next week or don't have the budget, I will be forced in. So that looks spicy. I cannot lie. Do you guys have any final questions? We're reaching the final 10 minutes, and if you reach those minutes, the servers may crash. So, yeah, if you have any questions, just ask them now so you will be ahead of the curve once again. But they're so close to scoring a goal. Like, Mancini is doing a pretty good job at Saudi Arabia. Like, they're beating the favorites. South Korea, I believe they and Japan are the favorites. Are Japan true? Group B, they play tomorrow. Okay. But yeah, they're almost out. Huh. I cannot believe that. Yeah. If I own Gabriel, I would start him. If he's not playing, then the first option on the bench is coming in regardless. So yeah, guys, for those wondering about Gabriel, just do that. One. I have a free transfer, sell Solanke for Haaland, or wait until next week. If you want to risk it and be ahead of the curve, bring in Haaland. If you are delighted with your rank and want to maintain it, maybe not improve it a lot, but maintain it for sure, don't sell Solanke now and wait for next week. But if you are at a pretty low rank and want to gain some high risk ranks, you can go for Haaland, but at your position, it depends on your position. If you're high on the rankings, just keep Solanke as he's going to have a pretty high overall, in my opinion. And they're playing West Ham, which is not such a tough fixture for them to score. So yeah, and when he was on penalties, I wouldn't sell Solanke for Haaland, personally. I know I brought in Haaland, but I brought him, who is Morris, the one. But yeah, I wouldn't be bringing in Haaland for Solanke. Yeah, they're still trying to score a goal. Like their stats, it's 11 shots. Yeah, the goalkeeper is most probably the man of the match. Kang Lee, where is Hee Chan? Come on, Hee Chan isn't starting. What the hell? That's why they're going out. Yeah, they're massive, but they're conceding goals by being massive. Like West Ham, massive 2 goals against Sheffield, a massive goal against Bristol here and here. Yeah, took 3 clean sheets, but they were lucky to get those clean sheets against Arsenal and Brighton, especially. Like Areola saved him, but 5 goals against Liverpool, Solanke on penalties. They're scoring for fun. I believe, it's going to be a very high scoring game. Let's monitor that and let's hope Son is out. I know it's too big and too massive for them, but I personally care more. Cheated by the referee. Okay, yeah, I like West Ham, don't get me wrong, but I believe that it's going to be a very high scoring game for the likes of Bournemouth and West Ham. It's not going to be 0-0 in my opinion. Yeah, this is the lineup for this game week. Armsband on Foden and Saka Vice. That's the decision. Let's see if Arsenal win tonight against Forest. So they're still going out. Come on. If he's out, he'll be right back for they play. Okay, they play the earliest fixture on Saturday. Like they are out on Tuesday, Wednesday to travel. Yeah, he will be ready, and I will be picking him. Karim is asking, Saka, Jota, Watkins, who to captain? Do you think Jota or Saka? But I prefer Jota. He's in a great form. Liverpool are high flying. They're top of the league. I would captain Jota from those three. Yeah, guys. A final call, shout out for everyone that joined in. If you want to ask any final questions, do it now because we're reaching the deadline. It's less than 5 minutes away, so the servers may crash and you may not get the right transfers in. If you enjoyed my content and want to see more of me and more of my research, subscribe, like, comment, do everything of those good stuff. It's all free. You can, yeah, you can be part of the community as I'm building a pretty strong community in my opinion, and I tend to enjoy playing fantasy and yeah, talking to you guys. It's still 1-0 to Saudi Arabia against South Korea, which is good for fantasy for sure. Chan is back. Stone, beautiful, beautiful. Uh, yeah, that's my team. That's the final team. Leno, Poro, Arnold, Estupinian, Saka, Bowen, Foden, the captain, Douglas Swiss, Palmer, Haaland, Watkins. I believe I'm in a pretty good way to get a green arrow this week, especially if Foden returns tomorrow against Burnley. I will be Gucci. If Douglas Swiss scores, I will be good as well because he's one of my differential players at the minute. Bowen, it's good to return for him as well. Saka, yeah, he's very highly owned. Foden, I wouldn't get more points than him. Arnold has been sold a lot since last week, so he will be good. Leno tonight for a clean sheet, praying for clean sheet finally. And Stupinian is being owned as well. The first option on my bench is Dawson. He has been pretty good in recent times, so yeah, I would believe in him. You have 3 minutes left for the questions. Ask them right now. It's important to ask them now because if you don't, you are going to be making transfer bench Gabriel. No, I wouldn't. If he isn't playing, he's going off your team regardless. So I wouldn't bench Gabriel Carro. Just play him, and if he's out, your first bench option will come in. That's the better approach in my opinion. So no, don't bench him, Caro. How many points I'm expecting? Around 70, if I have to be honest. 80 if I'm lucky with Holland. But yeah, that will be a big lucky break if I do that. We have less than 2 minutes, so final questions coming in, I believe. And I wish you green arrows for all of you. And I hope to you have a better week than last week, and be even better if you're doing all right. And just have fun this week. Watch the games. It has been a lot of time since we saw some of the teams, so it's good to see them, how they trained, what they perform. Who would switch Diaby? To the midfield I have Saka, Palmer, Foden, and Gordon. Uh, I would wait and swap him next week for Son, because Son. Oh no, they equalized. Come on. So maybe a Madison next week, but this week I will just keep him because it's a home fixture. They tend to do all right at home, and next week most probably um maybe Diogo Jota is a great option this week if you want to do it right now. But yeah, for now, no, I wouldn't be selling him right now if you don't have to. Just put him first on the bench, and if he Gabriel comes out, you get the jab returns. Come on, they equalized in the 109th minute. No, in the 99th minute. Oh, so Son may not be coming back. I will give you an update when the update of tonight's videos are occurring, because yeah. So guys, we're reaching the end. Thank you again for joining. If you enjoyed my stream and want to see more from me, subscribe, like everything that you watch, comment down below if you like the videos, and I hope to see you pretty soon. The deadline has passed, and yeah, I wish you a very very good evening, and I hope to see you very soon, either on my videos or on my streams or on my community option. And yeah, I wish you